Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to share my March favorites with you guys. I don't have a ton to share with you guys honestly this month, so I have a couple makeup items, I have a couple like miscellaneous items, so it's not going to take too long, which is nice. So over there you can get on about your day because today is Saturday, so you should be out enjoying the weather. Hopefully you have nice weather wherever you're at. So let's get started. We're going to start with like the kind of like oddball thing. So the one thing I want to talk about is that I have been crafting a lot more lately. So, and I want to start recording videos for crafting, but I'm not so sure that it's like something that everybody wants to see, or if maybe you just want to hear like the final details, if you want to see like it's the finished project and like how it's put together. I don't know. You guys have to let me know if you guys are interested in anything like that, because I can totally do it, but I only want to do it if you're interested. So the first thing I want to talk about is the crafting thing that I recently made. So this is a little sign here. So this was super simple. So I made this using a Dollar Tree little board. They have all these boards all the time that are like seasonal. So you get one that has like this one here. There's what it originally looks like on the back. So what I did was I painted it, I distressed it, then I put the H on it, and then I did this whole little border detailing on it. So this was like a heart one to begin with. It was like a Valentine's one. So this was just super simple, and it cost me $1, and now it looks really cute. I have it sitting in one of those like a cookbook stands, so it just sits there like this in my kitchen, and I love that it's the monogram style. I love anything monogrammed. You guys are probably going to see that in a haul coming up, so I really love this. I think this is very cool, a nice way to kind of change things out without spending a ton of money. So $1 and I got this. So the next thing was technically, I guess, free. So my husband and I, we like to try different wines out and stuff. So I had saw one somebody had recommended, so I thought I'll try it, and it came in this giant bottle, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a big bottle for wine. So I'm like, what can I do with that bottle afterwards? So I bought myself a cutter. So I actually cut the bottle. So the bottle is cut. You can tell this used to be a wine bottle. I've cut it. The bottom to this container right here is actually just a lid to a candle. So I put the candle in, like old candle lid on here. And then inside I just have one of the regular, like the light up candles. So this one here just lights up kind of yellowish. I don't know if you can even see that or not. So I put this like this, and then like this, and then it just looks really pretty in my opinion. So I have been really loving it, getting into crafting. To me, it's so relaxing just to craft and to come up with different things that I can use in my home without spending a boatload of money, so I can change them out whenever I feel like it, because it didn't cost a lot. So if you guys are interested in crafting, let me know, because like I said, I love to craft, so I can definitely start incorporating more of those videos on my channel. The next thing is a home item. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys know I love the Mrs. Meyers cleaners. So this one here is the Mrs. Meyers Clean Day Peony scent. If you guys have ever smelled this before, then you're going to know exactly what it smells like. It smells like peonies. It smells like the fresh peonies, but it also smells like green, like the crispness of when you cut off a flower, and you can smell the, I guess, the stem of it. So you can smell that, but also the flower. It's just a amazing smell, and it smells so good when I'm cleaning my house with it. I need to purchase more of these, because this one here I've been basically using in my beauty room. So my beauty room always smells nice and fresh and florally. So if you guys have not checked out the Mrs. Meyers Peony scent, I highly recommend you do. I purchased mine off of Grove Collaborative, so I am a member with Grove Collaborative. If you're interested in signing up, you can get a discount off of your first box. You'll get 5 products for free and a little tub and everything, so you get a lot of goodies for free. So if you want to try it out, I do think it's a pretty good company. At first I was a little suspicious? I don't know. I was a little worried about it at first, but then the more I looked into it and everything, it's a great deal, because a lot of these cleaners I can't find anywhere else. And if I'm going to purchase some of these on Amazon, because I like the Caldrea, which is another one of my favorites, I have it sitting here, the Caldrea scents, I try to purchase them on Amazon and everything, but they charge an arm and a leg for some of their scents on there. So you're getting a good deal through Grove if you're liking certain fragrances and stuff. So really love the scent though. If you guys have not tried it, you need to, or at least smell it. Oh my gosh, it smells absolutely amazing. So now we're moving into like beauty products. So the first thing for beauty, we're going to start with like facial care. So this is the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash by Philosophy. I tried a sample of this before, and honestly I was like, it's okay. Then I purchased a smaller, like a bigger size of a sample. So it was like a trial size. So I purchased one of those, and then I tried it again, and I used it continuously. My skin improved so much. I can see like a change in the way that my skin feels. And not only that, like just the texture of it. I don't feel like I have quite as much texture as I used to. It's not perfect by any means. It's not. But it's doing better. So, and I think a lot of that is attributed to this, because it's helping to fluff off that dead skin. And then I'm putting all my treatments on over top of that. And then it's helping to kind of take off the layers of old dead skin and then help to build new layers and everything, like show the new layers through, I guess. So I really do like this. If you guys are interested in a good exfoliating wash, now I will mind you guys, I don't use this every day because it is an exfoliating wash. I like to use this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. That to me is sufficient because it's just fluffing off the dead skin, especially now that we're transitioning from winter to spring. Your skin needs to get all that dryness off. So, and this is going to help your skin out. In my opinion, it works really, really well for my skin, and I have dry skin, so it works amazing. The next thing is like a bath item. So Ulta has these different things in their collection that I'm like, okay, that's different. I've never seen nothing like that. So I decided to recently pick up one of these. This is the Rose All Day Jelly Soap. So I was like, what in the world is a jelly soap? So I picked it up in this flavor right here, which is sweet, sparkling floral scent. I don't know. It smells like they have a bottle of champagne on top of it. I don't think it smells like champagne, although I've never smelled champagne. It smells good. It just smells fruity. So when you get it, it looks like this. And I'm like, oh, it's like a putty you're going to stick your hand into and then you like scoop some out. No, it's not. It's actually, oh gosh, if I can get it out now. It's actually like a jelly blob. So you use this in the bath. When you're taking a bath, you can take this and put it onto your loofah. You can put it onto your washcloth. You can just let it sit on the side or in the tub. It doesn't like melt or anything with the hot water. It just smells so good. It feels so good. You can wash your body basically with this if you want to scrub your body with it. It feels like I'm using Jello to wash my body with, so it's kind of funny. But I really like this. I was so intrigued by it after I got it. Like I said, when I opened it up, I'm like, oh, it's just one of those types that you just scoop out. It's very interesting. I love this. This is a really cool idea. I think this would be a really cool thing to do a couple of these and put them in like a Mother's Day basket, because I guarantee you a lot of our mamas have probably never seen something like this before. So I know I'm going to be getting some for my mom for Mother's Day because I think she would like this, because I think it's really cool and different and it just smells really good and your skin feels very hydrated afterwards as well. So this is a really cool item. I didn't even realize it was as cool as it was until I opened it and tried it out, and I'm like, wow, you're way cooler than I thought you were. So I really like this. The next thing is from Morphe. So this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You guys, I think I talked about this last month and talked about how much I love the setting mist. I am not lying, guys. This is probably the best setting spray I've ever tried. And I think the reason why I love it so much is because of the way that it comes out of the bottle. It does not come out like where a lot of the sprays come out and it's like right into your face. It's very focused. This is like an all over spray and it's so gentle. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just absolutely amazing. Like, look. Typically when you put a spray on, a lot of people are like, because you're like, oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt, or it's not really gonna hurt. It's just like, it's intrusive, I guess, to your face. I just spit on myself. It's intrusive to your face, so this is not whatsoever. If you guys have not tried the Morphe setting spray, I would definitely recommend you try it out because it is very, very good. Remember, you can use your Ulta 350 off coupon on this, so if you're interested in picking it up, make sure you use that on it so you can get a little bit extra off. I always try to save you some money wherever I can, as well as the body wash thing. You can use coupons on that as well. Now we're moving on to makeup. So let's start with like where you would basically start on your skin. So we're going to start with the Physicians Formula Rose All Day. This is a oil-free serum. So they call it a serum. I tried this in my Sample Sunday series and I fell in love with it immediately. This is like a lotion, but it's like a glowing lotion that has rose in it, which rose is good for your skin. So you put it on and there's what it looks like. It's not a serum. So a serum is a little bit deceiving because a serum I would think of like clear. This is definitely not clear and it shows up on your skin. Look what it does to your skin. Like, how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. I love the way this looks on my skin. I fell in love with this immediately. So I am definitely going to be purchasing a full size of this once I run out of this small bottle. It is so good. It has a slight rose scent, but nothing that's like intrusive or anything. It's just very, very, very lightly scented of rose. It just smells so good. It's very, very hydrating and it gives you that glowy appearance onto your skin, which I don't know about you guys, but I'm always looking to look glowy, especially now that spring and summer is coming in. I want to look even more glowy. I want to look like J-Lo if I can. So this is just beautiful. I really like this. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call I needed to accept. So again, like I said, this is something that's really good and I'm planning on purchasing at the drugstore because that's another good thing about this is that it's drugstore pricing, so it's not going to be super expensive. So I love when I can find things that are not crazy outrageous pricing. So I am very happy with this product. If you guys have not tried it, I recommend trying to find a small sample of it if you can. Try it out, see how it does for your skin. It works amazing for my dry skin. The next thing I want to talk about is a lip product. And it's a lip product for me. At first I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not going to like that whatsoever. And then I put it on and I'm like, I really like that. So this is the Lime Crime. It's the Diamond Crushers. This is in the shade Unicorn Queen. I was like, what is the shade? Unicorn Queen. It is so pretty by itself, like on your lips, but it's even more beautiful if you like layer it up with other products underneath. So here's what it looks like when you swatch it. It doesn't have like a whole lot of pigmentation. It's just beautiful. So let me give you a thick swatch of it so you can see. All right. Maybe I'll put some on my lips too so you can tell. So there's what it looks like. I don't know if you can even tell. It doesn't show up as beautiful on my hand as it does on your lips. Let me put some on. Look, see? It's so pretty. I'm like, oh, I just went outside the line. Oops, I didn't mean to give you guys the bird either. So here's what it looks like. What do you guys think? So look at the difference. I think it's gorgeous. To me, it looks like kind of summery, but it's not so crazy summery. It's not like a crazy color that you put on or anything like that. It just looks beautiful. Especially, like I said, when you layer it with other products, it's even more pretty in my opinion. Now I had to find something to wipe it off with because I don't want to get that everywhere. I was going to make a mess. Alright, so, and it, to me, it's just a really cool product. It feels really weird when you put it on your lips. It feels almost like I'm putting on, I don't know, like an ice pack because it's like got a cooling sensation. It doesn't like have peppermint or anything in it. It just feels very cooling. The wand feels very cooling. So it feels like you're putting like an ice pack on your lips. I don't know. It's weird. But I really like this. If you guys haven't tried this, I would definitely check them out. They are sold at Ulta. I think they had them on sale recently for like $10. So if you guys picked up any during that sale, you scored because these are really cool. The next thing I want to talk about are two e.l.f. products. e.l.f. has recently come out with a brand, or not a brand, a different line that they're calling like the Primer Infused. So they have the Primer Infused Bronzer and the Primer Infused Blush. So I have the Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sun-Kissed. Here's what it looks like. It's a very light shade. But the reason why I like this is because when I put this on, it looks so beautiful on my skin. It has the perfect tone to it for bronzing up your skin. It's not too bold, and I don't feel like I can go in oh my gosh, I can't say it, ever heavy-handed. Oh my goodness, I wonder how many times I said that. So I don't feel like I go in heavy-handed with it because it's just a light wash of color onto your skin. Especially the other thing I like about it is because it's primer infused. It lasts on my skin for a long time. You guys know I have a problem where my face kind of eats makeup sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, I had makeup on like an hour ago and I don't know where it's all gone to. So this lasts a very long time on my skin, and I think it's because of it being primer infused. Very, very cool product, e.l.f. Good job. And then, of course, the blush as well is beautiful. This one here is in the shade Always Rosy. So it comes in, the packaging isn't real fancy, but I don't really think any of e.l.f.'s packaging is super fancy. So here's what the color looks like. It is gorgeous as well. I'll swatch it for you. So, get away from the purple there. So it just looks like a light wash of blush onto your cheeks as well. And again, because of it being primer infused, it lasts a long time on my cheeks. I really like these. I was so surprised how much I enjoyed those when I did the all e.l.f. products. Very, very good job, e.l.f. Very good job. The next thing that I love is, actually, there's only two things left. So let me do my favorite thing last, and then we'll go with my perfume next. So this is the Flora by Gucci. Oh my gosh, guys. This smells like springtime. It smells like springtime in a bottle. It's like flowers and like, I don't know, like spring rain. I don't know. It just smells absolutely amazing. I don't know what the actual notes are, but I just know it smells delicious. And whenever I wear it, it makes me happy. It's like one of those happy evoking perfumes. I think that there are a lot of perfumes that kind of invoke like a feeling or an emotion. And for me, this one here definitely makes me feel happy when I wear it. And it just makes me feel sophisticated, but at the same time, very youngish. I don't know. It's a really interesting scent. I love the way they've mixed these notes together. It smells so good. Again, if you haven't tried it, get yourself a little sample of it. Try it out. I don't ever recommend that you guys buy a full size of something. I recommend it to you guys unless you've tried it out and you're like, yeah, I agree, it's really good. Because I want you guys to try it for yourself. Because just because something works really well for me may not work so well for you, because we do have different skin types. And we also have different body chemistry. So something that smells good on me may smell not so good on you, or something that smells amazing on you might not smell so good on me. So that's the thing that you got to always know. So if you can get a small little sample of this, try it out because it smells so, so good. So my favorite of March. Oh my gosh. I did not think this would make it into a favorites. I'll be honest with you. When my husband bought this for me, I was like, okay, it's like really plain. Then I played with it and I was so impressed. This is the one I'm honestly considering now taking with me to the beach because I think it's going to be perfect. It's going to have everything that I need in it. This is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I love the packaging. The packaging they did a fantastic job on. It feels very pillowy soft. It's really, really soft at the touch. I love the color combination they've put in here. I think the color combination works really well together. There's nothing too dark, but there's nothing extremely light so that you're like, oh my gosh, this is even going to show up on me. Everything has really good pigmentation to it. It all blends really well. My favorite shade out of the whole palette, believe it or not, is this one right here, is Retro. I love Retro. Now, that's like my favorite matte shade. But for my favorite like shimmery shade, I love this one here, which is Angel Fire. Angel Fire is absolutely gorgeous. Let me swatch my two favorites for you. The Angel Fire is so soft too. Like when you touch it, it's like buttery soft. So this one here is Retro. So I have Retro and Angel Soft right here swatch. Look how pretty that is. It is gorgeous. And I can just foresee me wearing this onto the boat when we go into the cruise boat and while we're out and about running around. And it's just going to be an easy palette to work with. I feel like I can just get a really quick, easy look. And it's still going to look really nice. And it lasts. I just wiped over this, guys. It lasts for a good amount of time on your eyes. I don't have to worry about... Like, I tried this with different things. Like, I tried it with different primers, and I had no problem. I had tried it with no primer. I had no problem. It worked really well for me all around, so I absolutely love this. If you guys haven't tried it because you were like, I have the Urban Decay Naked, I don't need it. Let me show you how different they are, just in case you were curious, because I think there's a huge difference. So there is the Naked Original at the top, and here is the new Reloaded at the bottom. There's some similarities, obviously, but I think this one here, the new one, is more warm toned, whereas this one I think is a little bit more neutral in my opinion. There's some warm shades in here for sure, but there's some neutrals and some cool tones. So this one for me I think is more warm toned, and I love warm toned eyeshadow, so I love this palette. It is so good, and like I said, even if you have the Urban Decay Naked, the original, you can't go wrong with this one because they're not so similar. I feel like you're going to be able to get different looks out of them. And I think the formulation's better, honestly, now. I think they did a better job on whatever they've done with the formula on this. It works so well. Really, really love this. And they lowered the price. That's an even better deal. So that makes me very happy as well. So that is everything that I have been loving for the month of March. I'd love to know what you guys have been loving as well. I have fallen in love with some products that are really, really good this month. If you guys want any more information on these products, let me know because I'll be happy to provide you anything you were interested in, pricing or anything like that. I'll try to have all that listed in the description box for you. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll list out pricing as well as what the item was because that'll be a little bit more helpful. But if you want any information as far as like what the ingredients are or anything like that, just be free to ask me or feel free to ask me because I will be willing to answer anything. Also, again, like I said, let me know what are your favorites. Maybe there's some things that I need to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.